I'm Nathan Judo. I'm here with Wolves reporter Tim Spiers ahead of the Blackburn game on Saturday. Tim, I think just speaking to Paul Lambert, everything's just a bit more relaxed now. Now they're safe, they can kind of enjoy, sit back and just enjoy the rest of the season.
Yeah, because I mean there was a period where this was going to be a massive 6-pointer,
huge game
at Molineux. It's the last place you won a 6-pointer this season. So yeah, absolutely, it is about relaxing a bit more about entertaining, putting on a bit of a show for these long-suffering fans. They've got the third worst home record in the league. They've got 3 games still to come at home, 3 out of the last 4 at home, to hopefully put a smile on some faces for a big summer.
I guess the main team news and the team news that people will be looking at, the availability of Helder Costa, even Cavallero. What's the latest on that?
Latest is no latest. They'll all be assessed today. I mean, training's this afternoon. They haven't done it yet. I mean, well, we've just seen Costa running around Compton doing a little fitness test. Hard to judge from seeing him out there, but whether he's fit or not, we'll wait and see. But Danny Barton and Ivan Cavallero are the other 2. And then you've got Jordan Gray, Michael Ziro and Joe Mason coming back, but it looks like this will be a game too soon for them.
I think he's touched on the point of not giving free games or easy games, people not being sentimental. He wants to win, doesn't he? He wants to play strong side and he wants to I guess, finish the season pretty well.
He's a born winner. From a guy who won the Champions League, from humble beginnings in Scotland, you'd expect nothing less. I guess started his career at St Mirren and ended up at Dortmund winning the Champions League. So he wants his players to have the same kind of attitude and drive, and he doesn't want any handouts basically.
No.
Which is you've got to earn your place in the side. I think that's the right way to do it. So not what Zara and Graham want to hear, because they've been out for a year and they want to get back on the first team pitch for the end of the season. But from what he's saying, he's not going to chuck them on for the last 10 minutes for a big Molineux round of applause. And the same with the kids as well. He wants them to earn it. I mean, it's a difficult one because it's a good environment to chuck him in now. We saw it at the end of last season when Kenny Jackett chucked in Connor Hunt, who didn't do that well and was duly discarded, and then Bright came in and he did okay. So it is I think it's a good environment to experiment with the youngsters at this stage of the season. But he's suggesting that no, he won't be doing that.
But I was going to say that how do you? He says he doesn't read too much into training. He knows what some certain players can do. But if you're going to give them that chance and give them a bit of first team action, how do you know without putting them in?
Yeah, absolutely.
Got to go in at some time.
Difficult balancing acts, I guess. He's just trying to. It's the old treat him mean, keep him keen approach, which you know very well.
Absolutely, that's just on the Saturday night.
Absolutely. So yeah, I mean, he's praised the kids all year long, and they've done outstanding. And Christian Herc's the latest one. He's kind of name checked today. He's had a great season for the under-23s. But yeah, no, under-23s have finished second this week in the Premier League 2 table. Put to him, he must be pleased. Great achievement. Well, no, they didn't finish first.
Well,
and he was being deadly serious.
Yeah, he was. Yeah. So he wasn't saying it with a smile on his face, was
but
he?
Good. It's about time. Wolves have been stuck outside the Premier League for 30 of the last 34 years. So there's obviously something wrong with the culture over that time, because it's certainly not been for resources. They've had the money all the way through. They've had the fan base. They've had the stadium. So there's been a problem at Wolves over the years for not being in the Premier League. So he's identified that. He's come in and sorted out. Except nothing won't accept second best.
Won't accept second best. There's 2 people, I guess. We'll talk about the youngsters who want to prove themselves. Two maybe old timers in Matt Williamson and Richard Stearman, kind of like desperate for potentially a contract. We spoke to Matt Williamson today. He said pretty much the same thing.
Well, I think Stearman might be happy with you calling him an old timer at 29.
Oh, let's say more experienced
over the hill, right?
More experienced players. Plenty of games between them.
Yeah, no, good chat with Williamson today. He speaks very well, as you'd expect, and he obviously wants to stay. Of course, he does. But, a really difficult decision for Paul Lambert coming up, because he's undoubtedly good enough for this level. He's played 9 games, and for me, he's played well in every single one, albeit stretched over almost an 18-month period. But yeah, that's the point. He's only played 9 games in 2 seasons due to very serious injury problems. So
you say he has been fit since January.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. Well, as he was just saying, he came back in the team at Reading. Got sent off, didn't he, at Reading, and then came back in for the Rotherham game, and then for whatever reason was left out, and Wolves duly went on a 5-game winning run. He couldn't get back in the team. I think it's been a similar situation for Stearman. So really difficult decision coming up for Paul Lambert. We've said before, I'd keep both of them, to be honest, but awkward situation, difficult situation for Williamson to be in. He said it's the first time in his career he's been in it, not knowing where his future lies at the end of the season, but I think he's a great player to have around the place.
What do you think? What do you think will happen? Put your crystal ball into the future. Do you think that they'll both be kept on, or are they playing for one spot maybe?
It probably depends. If Lambert wants a first choice centre half to come in, B, if he thinks Ethan Ebanks-Landell's going to be up to it next year.
Right.
He's had a good season with Sheffield United and he's coming back as well. So you've already got 4 very good centre-halves, I think, plus Ebanks-Landell, plus Iorfa who can play there.
Mm-hmm.
So there's not room for all of them, so I think one of them will have to go. I'd say Stearman's probably the most at risk at the moment. Out
of those, obviously they came and did a fantastic job at Ellen Road on Monday. Do you think now that Lambert might say, okay, well, we're playing Saturday, we've had 7 days break, give them another chance and maybe bring likes of Danny Bart back in on the Tuesday night?
If Danny Bart's struggling for fitness, then they won't start him. There's no point risking aggravating a serious injury for a couple of months. Now they're already looking at July, aren't they, for pre-season from now on? So yeah, I'd like. Well, the question was put to him today. Stearman thinks he's on trial. Do you agree? He said no. I know what Stearman can do, and yeah, he's played 250 games for this club, so he should.
All-timer.
So he's played 250 games. He shouldn't really be on trial for the last 4.
No.
Lambert knows what he can do. He knows what Williamson can do. He's with him at Wickham earlier in his career. So I'd like to see them get given a few more games. But yeah, Lambert says he already knows, and I think he's already made his mind up on the pair of them, to be honest.
And they're going to have to be on it, because if they're not, Blackburn fighting for their lives at the bottom of the table, they'll definitely be up for the game.
They will. That's the problem, really. Yes, Wolves will be a bit more relaxed, but really you need the intensity in the game from them, because otherwise it's a huge game for Blackburn. They've got 3 games left this season, all winnable. I think they've got Villa and Brentford after this, so they play 3 teams with nothing to play for. Molineux, Wolves have had their problems there all season, so Blackburn will look to get an early goal, shut the crowd up. They've got players who can hurt Wolves. Gallagher scored against Wolves earlier in the season. He's scored a few this season. So yeah, they've got to be at it, otherwise they'll get beat.
And also a bit of incentive for Paul Lambert to beat Blackburn. Do you think? A little bit?
Yeah, somehow I don't think the Venkies will turn up tomorrow. But if there's no more motivation that he'd need than that. I mean, he was only there for 6 months. Left because of differences, with the ownership. Things didn't work out there. But he said this week he wants them to stay up. A lot of great people there. He says he's got a lot of affection for the club. And obviously all the Wolves fans want Blues to go down as well. So there'll be a few conspiracy theories out if Wolves lose on Saturday.
I think Ben Marshall will be looking for a start. Do you think?
He'll be up for it. Yeah. He'll be up for it.
We'll be there for all the build up on this one. Make sure you log on to expressandstar.com.